going back to the wrist lock that we did earlier videos, breaking the grab that someone is holding on you doesn't necessarily end the fight. You got to be able to finish it or follow up with a response to just breaking the grip, because as soon as, chances are he's holding me just to hit me. So if I break this grip, I'm still in bad place. So that parry that we talked about, the sound of one hand clapping, this hand that's going to break the grip is also going to protect my face, because he's going to be punching me with the other hand. So as soon as he grabs, he's going to swing. I'm going to move. The hand that broke free is going to be the hand that parried. I can hook if I want to, or uppercut, or I can just drop the elbow in if I need to. All right? So it looks like this. Very slow. I'm using my 45. I'm moving this way. This hand is completely open. I can finger jab, I can elbow, or I can just hold and I can just knee if I want to. But this hand is doing two things. It's breaking, protecting. So the drill would look like I'm breaking it out, touching my shoulder. Breaking it out, touching my shoulder. I'm really blocking his punch, but the drill is to get into my head. It goes right to my shoulder. So when he grabs, automatically it goes here. I can do this, I can do this, I can do that, I can do whatever I need to do, okay? But one hand is doing two things. I'm breaking, protecting. The second hand is gonna go in for a finger jab, or I can hook the back of his head, I can knee, or I can elbow, all right? Now if it's a cross hand grab, if he grabs this way, it's the same thing. Now I have to go down this way. This hand still does, you know, this side of my hand is going to go to the right side of my shoulder. So as it's cross hand this way, I'm still using this hand to break free if I have to. All right? So I'm not reinventing the wheel. Regardless of what side he's grabbing, I'm going to use that same motion to come to my shoulder. Okay? One more time. So here it goes down. We're meeting hands, right? Because I want to get to his weak side. This is his weak side. Okay, so we're also going to go back to the cross choke, because getting out of that choke and clearing my breath for me to breathe doesn't also end the fight. It just, if anything, it escalates the fight, because now the person is more agitated that you responded to his anger, his or her anger. So when Laurent grabs, this doesn't stop the fight. I'm still in the middle of something. So I still either have to disengage and follow up with something, or, you know, just run if I possibly can. So he's gonna grab, he can follow up this way. Now you see his hands are nice and loose. I can take his fingers and I can redirect him if I need to. Bang, bang. You know, his finger, unless he's making a fist, so I grab. If he's making a fist when I'm doing this, then I don't have to necessarily worry about that. Then I'm just going to go into something else. I'm either going to go into the steering wheel where I take his chin and just turn him away. You know, it's not going to break his neck. It's just going to strain his tendon. Right? So as he grabs like this, depending on what direction his head is, my hand is already here. I just sneak underneath and just turn. But I'm going to turn with my whole entire body. Right? So grab it again. Step through and toss the person. It almost looks like a judo hip grip. So if I was doing it by myself, here, back of the head, turning the whole hip with my arms at the same time. That's going to send the person spiraling down. I wouldn't do this unless you have like a trained person, because this could be a lot of pressure on the neck. I'm putting a lot of his whole body on just his neck only. But as a small person, the only way I'm going to win this fight is if I use my whole body against one small part. Alright? So one more time. Choke. Here, I'm going to try to find where his head's turned. At this point, you just find it, turn over. Next three,